So today I will tell you a little bit about UV LED curing for packaging and labels. But first of all, I'll talk to you a little bit about IST INTECH. IST INTECH was founded in 2000 as integration technology. We were actually a mercury lamp system manufacturer, and we first found our success in the wide format graphics industry. During the 2000s, there was great success, and the lamp system dominated the market with being on about 80% of the machines. But even during this time period, we realized that UV LED was the future. We started developing UV LED in about 2003, and we went to FESPA in 2009 and showed an LED lamp head. So for me, this was a great experience. I was quite fresh out of school, and getting a look into the inkjet world was very fascinating. The amount of different equipment that goes into making a machine is just fascinating, and how it all has to work together to create the final solution. Since then, we've continued development of UV LEDs, and they've become a lot more commercially available in a wide range of different applications. And now that is our priority as a company, is the continued development of these. Sorry, I haven't been changing my slides. My mistake. So we have a nice wide portfolio. We cover a wide range of applications, so please do come and speak to us if you are interested in UV LED. But today we're here to talk about labels and packaging. So labels and packaging, if you really think about it, there is so much more to packaging now. It's not just getting a product from A to B. It needs to be dynamic, it needs to be striking, it needs to be winning customer business. It's not just packaging, it's a company's image, it's their brand, their identity. And packaging, it's more than that as well. It needs to be functional. There's so much packaging that you then keep afterwards and you use. And this is because it is now multi-dynamic. So if we look at it, 81% of consumers have now tried something new because packaging caught their eye. This just shows that the point of sale is such an important place for the branding of a company and how it needs to be perceived. So just everyone sort of have a little think for a minute. You know, when was the last time you were out shopping and the packaging of a product influenced the decision you made? You know, it could be in the supermarket, it could be buying a gift, but sometimes seeing the embellishments, seeing the packaging, the coatings, that can be the decision-making factor. So when I thought about this, I have a little boy. It was a few years ago, just when Toy Story 4 had come out. I'm sure many of you know that if you have kids. And for me, we wanted to buy our son a Buzz Lightyear figure. But I knew the exact Buzz Lightyear figure that I wanted to get. And it was because of the packaging. You can go to any retailer in the UK that sells toys and find a Buzz Lightyear, and you can find it in a variety of packaging. But I knew the minute I wanted to get him one that it was going to be the Buzz Lightyear from the Disney store, because it came in the original Buzz Lightyear rocket ship packaging. And this was all done through marketing and branding in the movies themselves. You see in the movies the children playing with Buzz Lightyear in his rocket ship. So it just got me thinking even more about how those decisions are being marketed to us. So now if we think about UV and how that can help in these situations, UV can be used for a lot of different ways in packaging. You need high-quality curing with good adhesion, and this is usually wanted at nice high speeds. So this could be things like QR codes or barcodes. This is all capable with LED. You can use UV coatings to make your advertisements pop, or spot coatings to really make your logos stand out. LED is great here. It's great because you have instant curing, instant on-off, flexibility to change of jobs, flexibility of run times. And by doing this instant on-off, you minimize your power usage. Power's expensive. You're saving your money for your business. Process control. More and more now, we're looking to know everything that is happening on our machinery. We want to know and we want to understand when anything could be going wrong, when something has gone wrong, and we want to know there and then. With UV LEDs, compared to more traditional arc lamp systems, you have a lot more uniformity and consistency across the length of the unit. This can provide you a better, more stable print. A lot of the LED lamps now come with control systems or have high intelligence within the lamp heads themselves for monitoring of UV lamps. So this can show you when there could be a problem coming up with the lamp, or, for example, if there has been some sort of failure. These control systems are quick for alerting you so that you can stop your production, resolve the issue, and then go on. And then, finally, you have addressability. So addressability is when you have a LED lamp head and you only want to turn on a section of it because you're not actually running the whole width of the lamp head. You're only doing a print this size today, so you want to only switch on those LED modules. Tomorrow, you're doing a longer print job, so you switch on a longer portion of the LED lamp head. Again, this goes back to cost savings. If you're not using the whole of the lamp head, you don't have to power the whole of the lamp head. So there's great benefits there. And then sustainability. How much does this relate to UV curing? Well, many companies have started their sustainability journeys. There's a lot of the process of the manufacturing of products is becoming increasingly more important to the audience. Consumers are asking questions about manufacturing processes, and they want to know that legislation is being followed, this is in place to reduce our carbon footprint. So, all in all, with LED, with the reduction of power usage, with the recyclability of more UV inks, which are being used on more substrates, you can make a significant change. You don't have as much waste as if when you're using a mercury lamp, so you don't have the high turnover of spare parts required. There's no toxic mercury lamps, so this is a big must for a lot of customers. There's legislation which is being talked about and discussed around this. It's not in place yet, but it's always great to future-proof. And there's no ozone. So there's multiple benefits for having UV LED in your machines, and it's just about understanding and knowing what works for you. So the final thing I'd like to talk about is a customer of ours called Beamer. They are based in the Netherlands, and over the last year, we did a project with them. So Beamer is a production and converting company of flexible packaging for the food industry. They were looking to improve their production efficiency. They wanted to keep their product quality, but they wanted to increase the speed of their machines. So they looked at different areas within the business where they could do this, and they felt that the printing department, which operates 24/7, would be a great place to start. So the first thing they did was they looked into their systems, what they're doing, and they identified a bottleneck in the UV curing systems. They had lamp systems installed on their flexo presses. So this was limiting their production capacity. So to address this, they decided to invest in a new UV curing system. They also, at the same time, if they were going to make this investment, they wanted to make a sustainable investment. So they reviewed the different options that were available, and during this period, they became aware of Resino Inc., who were doing a development of LED curing inks for food packaging. The particular packaging that this machine was doing was for sausage casings, so it needed to really meet all the legislation required. So they recognized the benefits in potentially moving across to LED. They did a lot of in-house testing with Resino, with ourselves, and the results were really promising. The LED system, the LED inks, it was the right solution for their needs. It meant that they were going to be able to increase their production speeds, and looking at the calculations before they made the decision, it looked like they could save a significant amount of power consumption as well. So they have decided to proceed, and we did 2 installations with them during the last year. They're very happy with the adoption of their new LED system, and they believe it is perfectly aligned with their commitment to environmental sustainability. So, hopefully, that's a nice example. And that's everything for you all today. So please do come and speak to the team if you have any questions. And thank you all for listening.